Welcome everybody to your channel Competitive Pedia. Today we are going to discuss current affairs MCQ regarding January 2022 third week. It is from 16 to 21st of Jan 2022. So let's begin with the session. First question. Which day has been declared by Prime Minister Narendra Modi as the National Startup Day? So your answer is option D, 16th of January. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi has declared 16th January as the National Startup Day. He has termed startup as the backbone of New India and the engine that will power the nation's economic growth. Prime Minister has also informed that the current decade is referred to as the Decade of India. Clear? Next question. World's first Deaf T20 Cricket Championship will be held in which state of India? So your answer is option C, Kerala. Now, the International Committee of Sports for the Deaf has given approval to the All India Sports Council to host the first World Deaf T20 Cricket Championship in Kerala. And this championship will be held from 10th to 20th January 2023. And minimum of 8 countries are expected to take part in this championship. Next question. Who has been appointed as the chairman of ICHR? So our answer is option A, Raghuvendra Tanwar. He has been appointed as chairman of ICFR. So Kurukshetra University professor Raghuvendra Tanwar has been appointed as the chairman of Indian Council of Historical Research, and his appointment is for a period of 3 years. Clear? Next question. In order to identify challenges and opportunities in the financial technology, which new department has been set up by the RBI? Answer is option B, FinTech department. So this department will act as a central point of contact in RBI for all its fintech related activities, which include supervision and regulation. And also it is expected that the department will deal with the crypto issues as well. Clear? Next question. India's first heli hub to be set up in which state of India? Your answer is option A, Haryana. Clear? So, Haryana Deputy CM Dushyant Chautala has announced that Gurugram will be India's first heli hub with all aviation facilities. And the main purpose of this heli hub is to make the landing and takeoff points for various helicopter services for the national capital. Which among the following has won the Scotch Award 2022 for its work towards combating crime and violence against children? So the award goes to option A, Forensic Science Laboratory. Clear? So the Forensic Science Laboratory, Delhi, has won the Scotch Award in the silver category for its work towards combating crime and violence against children. Now, it is the 78th edition of the Scotch Summit, and the theme of this summit is State of Governance. Clear? Keep it in mind. The next question is Jallikattu Festival is being celebrated in which state of India? So Jallikattu festival is celebrated in your option B, Tamil Nadu. Clear? So Tamil Nadu's bull taming sport, which is called Jallikattu, was held in Madurai district on the occasion of Pongal. Now, in this event, a person is announced as a winner if he hangs on the bull's hump for a specified time, and if the animal is not tamed by anyone, then the owner of the animal is also given the prizes. Clear? Who has stepped down as the test captain of India's men's cricket team? So, the answer is option A, Virat Kohli. So, Virat Kohli has stepped down as the test captain of India's men's cricket team. Now, he was appointed as a test captain in 2015 by replacing MS Dhoni, and he became the first ever Asian captain to win a test series in Australia. Who among the following has presented the National Startup Awards 2022 on 15 Jan 2022? So the award has been presented by option C, Piyush Goyal. Clear? Now, Piyush Goyal, Union Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution and Textiles, has presented the National Startup Awards 2021. A total of 46 startups have been recognized as winners, along with one incubator and one accelerator. Now, which state government has teamed up with a World Food Program to improve food security for small and marginal farmers? So it is a Odisha government. Option D, Odisha government. Now, the Odisha government has joined hands with United Nations World Food Program in order to improve food security of small and marginal farmers by strengthening their resilience to climate change. Okay. Next, who has won the men's single final at the Yonex Sunrise India Open in January 2022? So it has been won by option A, Lakshya Sen. Lakshya Sen clinched his first Super 500 title in the final of the men's single final at the Yonex Sunrise India Open in New Delhi. So this event was held in New Delhi, and in men's single final it has been won by Lakshya Sen. He defeated world champion Loho Kane Yu, and he is of Singapore. And in the women's final single, Thailand's Bushanan defeated Supanida Ketethong. So this is the name in the women's single final. Keep remember this name also. It is Thailand's Bushanan. Next, which among the following has launched its first podcast Kissa Khaki Ka in January 2022? So it has been launched by your Delhi Police. Option C, Delhi Police. So Delhi Police launched its first podcast Kissa Khaki Ka in January 2022, and it was aired on the social media handles of Delhi Police on 16th Jan. Now, its aim is to establish communication with the masses through its unheard stories of crimes, investigation, hurt, and humanity. Clear? Sorry, guys. Which app has been launched by CSC to impart skill-based vocational education? The app is your Yogyata app, option D. Common service centers have launched the Yogyata mobile phone application. Now, this application will provide vocational education and skill enhancement opportunities to youth and citizens in rural areas. Clear? And it will provide access to courses like cybersecurity, 3D printing, etc. Which among the following ministries has launched Open Data Week in order to promote innovation across India's urban ecosystem? So it has been launched by your Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Option C is your answer. So the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs has announced the launch of Open Data Week in order to encourage and promote innovation across India's urban ecosystem. Now, this event will be conducted from 17 to 21 January 2022. And in this, there will be participation from all 100 smart cities that will be publishing high quality data sets and data blogs on the Smart Cities Open Data portal. Who has become the first Indian to grab the world number 1 ranking in the under 19 girls singles in the latest BWF junior rankings? So the correct answer is option A, Tashneem Mir. Yeah. So Tashneem Mir has become the first Indian to grab the world number 1 rankings in the under 19 girls singles in the latest BWF junior rankings. She has also won the President Cup Nepal Junior International Series 2020 in Kathmandu. So this also she has won, and she is also the first Indian to grab world number 1 ranking in under 19 girls singles. Clear? Who has taken charge as the new chairman of AEPC in January 2022? So your answer is option A, Narendra Kumar. Okay. So Narendra Kumar took charge of Apparel Export Promotion Council. It is the full form of AEPC, and as its new chairman, and he will succeed Dr. A. Shaktivel. Now AEPC is the official body of apparel exporters in India, and it works under the Ministry of Textiles. Who has launched the MSME Pavilion virtually at the World Expo 2020 Dubai on 17th January 2022? So it has been launched by Narayan Rane. Option A is your answer. So Union Minister of MSME Narayan Rane inaugurated the MSME Pavilion virtually at the World Expo 2020 Dubai. Clear? The Union Minister has also launched the Khadi Indian film, which was produced by Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And the theme of the World Expo 2020 Dubai is Connecting Minds, Creating Future. Kathak legend Pandit Birju Maharaj passed away in January 2022. He was awarded Padma Vibhushan in 1986. Okay? So Kathak legend Pandit Birju Maharaj passed away in January 2022. He was the recipient of numerous awards for his contribution to the performing arts, including the Padma Vibhushan in 1986. Clear? Next question. Which among The following steel plant has received a certificate from the Indian Navy for producing high strength steel for making submarines. So answer is option D, Raurkela steel plant. Now, the Raurkela steel plant, which is in Odisha, is a unit of Steel Authority of India Limited, and it has received a certificate from the Indian Navy for producing high strength steel for making the submarines. Now, the steel plant will produce DMR grade specialty steel. What is the theme of the World Economic Forum's Davos agenda, which was held virtually and addressed by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in January 2022? So its theme is option B, the state of the world. Clear? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the World Economic Forum's Davos Agenda Virtual Summit. The theme of the summit was State of the World. The Davos Agenda 2022 also marked the launch of several World Economic Forum's initiatives in order to accelerate the race to net zero emissions. Clear? The new varieties of oats, wheat, rice, and nigger crops have been developed by which of the following agricultural university of India? Okay. So the option is your option B, Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya. Okay. Option B is your answer. So the Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, which is in Jabalpur, has developed two varieties each of oats and wheat, one type of rice, and three varieties of nigger. Now, of the two varieties of oat, one which is termed as JO05304, it is suitable for production in Maharashtra, Gujarat, and Madhya Pradesh. Which of the following countries' navy conducted a passing exercise with India in the Arabian Sea in January 2022? Answer is option D, Russia. Okay. So, the navies of India and Russia conducted a passing exercise in the Arabian Sea in January 2022. Indian Navy indigenous designed missile destroyer named INS Kochi and Russian Federation's Navy's destroyer by the name Admiral Tributes, these were conducting the exercise. Clear? The concept of Sahodaya School Complex was developed in, so it was developed in your 1986. Clear? Now, the Central Board of School Education is holding the 27th National Conference of Sahodaya School Complexes, and the theme for this is Punarnava, Rediscovery of India at 75, celebrating 75 years of India's independence. So please remember this theme. And the concept of Sahodaya School Complex was developed in 1986. The International Labour Organization has projected global unemployment at -million in 2022 at its latest report on Global and Employment and Social Outlook 2022. So the projected number is your option C, 207 million. So the International Labour Organization has projected global unemployment at 207 million in 2022. Okay, which is almost 21 million more than in 2019. Now, all this was stated in its latest report on world and unemployment and social outlook, which was released on 17th of January 2022. Which state government has signed a letter of intent with Formula E to host the World Championship? So it has been signed by your Telangana government, option D. So Telangana government has signed a letter of intent with Formula E. Now Telangana has signed the letter of intent to become the candidate host city for hosting ABB FIA Formula E World Championship in Hyderabad. For this, it has signed the letter of intent. Who among the following has inaugurated Madhav Boggs Power Map application in January 2022? So it has been done by Nitin Gadkari. Option A is your answer. Now, Union Minister for Road Transport and Highways Nitin Gadkari has inaugurated Madhav Boggs Power Map. Now, this Power Map is a medical analytics application which is developed for doctors in order to help them in getting necessary medical intelligence regarding a patient's clinical parameters and to reverse their chronic disease in an effective manner. And it is also India's first intelligent chronic disease patient habit tracking system. Please keep this also in mind. Fintech firm MobiKwik has collaborated with which organization to launch ClickPay for its customers? So your answer is option B, Bharat Bill Pay. So Fintech firm MobiKwik has collaborated with National Payments Corporation of India Bharat Bill Pay to launch ClickPay for its customers. Now ClickPay is a two-step payment feature where the billers generate a unique payment link within the bill pay message and send that link to the customer, allowing them to make payment directly on the payment page. So this is the whole process. Who has won Miss World 2022 crown? Mrs. World 2022 crown. So it has been won by option A, Shalin Ford. Clear? So the Mrs. World 2022 pageant took place in Las Vegas, Nevada, USA in January 2022. Now in this pageant, Mrs. America, Shalin Ford has been crowned the winner of Mrs. World 2022. Mrs. Jordan and Mrs. UAE were the runner-up. Now Miss India, Navneet Kaur won the round for Best National Costume at the Mrs. World 2022 pageant. Who among the following has won a gold medal at the International Folk Art Festival in Dubai? So it has been won by Sumit Bhale. So Sumit Bhale, a Lavani artist from Maharashtra, has won a gold medal at the International Folk Art Festival in Dubai. Now Lavani is a traditional dance of Maharashtra and it is a combination of traditional song and dance which is popularly performed to the beats of dholki. Which of the following countries' former Prime Minister Toshiki Kefu has passed away in January 2022? So he was the former Prime Minister of Japan. Option D is your correct answer. In which of the following cities Paryaya Mahotsav, which is a kind of transfer of power of the exclusive right of worshipping Lord Krishna from one seer to another seer, and it has been celebrated in, your answer is Udupi, option C. Next, under which of the following schemes the Indian government has cleared 20 strategic research projects worth rupees 30 crores in the areas of specialty fibers and geotextiles? So it has been done under your option B, National Technical Textile Missions. Now, what is India's rank in terms of spending and investment on AI as per a study published by the Brookings Institution? So, India's rank is 6th. So, India is among the top 10 nations in the world in terms of technological advancement and funding in artificial intelligence. Now, this is stated as per a study published by the Brookings Institution. Now, as per the study, India's rank as 6th in terms of spending and investment on AI. Now, the nations which are leading artificial intelligence achievements ahead of India are the US, China, UK, France, Japan, and Germany. These countries are ahead of India in terms of artificial intelligence achievements. Non-banking financial companies, Power Finance Corporation and REC Limited have reduced their lending rates for all type of loans by dash basis point. So it is by your 40 basis point. Okay. So Power Finance Corporation and REC Limited have further reduced the lending rates by 40 basis point. Now this will help power utilities to borrow at competitive rates and invest in improving the power sector infrastructure. Which edition of the AFC Women's Asian Cup began in India in January 2022? So it is your 20th edition, option B. So the 20th edition of the AFC Women's Asian Cup begins in January 2022. Mumbai and Pune will host the matches in India, and this is the second time the country will be hosting the tournament after 1979. Who among the following has been named in the ICC T20 Women's Team of the Year in January 2022? So it is your option A, Smriti Mandhana. Okay. So Smriti Mandhana has been named in the ICC T20 Women's Team of the Year. She was the country's highest scorer in the format in 2021 with 255 runs at an average of 301.87. Now she scored 250s in the 9 matches she played, and she has been named in ICC T20 Women's Team of the Year. The bust of whom was unveiled in Himachal Pradesh Palampur in January 2022? So the answer is option C, Vikram Batra. Clear? So bust of Kargil war hero Captain Vikram Batra was unveiled in Himachal Pradesh Palampur. Okay. Captain Vikram Batra has made the supreme sacrifice on 7th of July 1999 and captured point 4875 during the Kargil war. Now this point is also known as Batra Top, and point 4875 is a mountain top along the line of control, LOC. Which of the following stock exchanges has emerged as the world's largest derivatives exchange in 2021 by the number of contracts traded? So answer is option B, National Stock Exchange. Yeah. So the National Stock Exchange has emerged as world's largest derivative exchange in 2022 by number of contracts traded. So year 2021 witnessed the total registered investor based on NSE surpassing the 5 crore mark. A new version of supersonic cruise missile has been successfully test fired by India off the Odisha coast in January 2022. What is the name of the missile? So the name of the missile is your BrahMos, option D. So India successfully test fired a new version of supersonic cruise missile named BrahMos off the Odisha coast. Now BrahMos missile flies at a speed of 2.8 Mach, or almost we can say 3 times the speed of sound. Clear? Indian tennis star Sonia Mirza has announced her retirement after the 2022 session. Now she became the first Indian to win a WTA singles title in. So she won that in 2005. Option D is the correct answer. So Sonia Mirza has announced that she will retire from tennis after 2022. She became the first Indian to win a WTA singles title in 2005. She has also won 2 Grand Slam titles with Mahesh Bhupati. The one in 2009, the Australian Open mixed double title, and the other is French Open 2012 mixed doubles. Who among the following has become India's highest run getter in international ODI in January 2022? Answer is option A, Virat Kohli. Now, Virat Kohli became India's highest run getter in international ODI. Kohli surpassed Sachin Tendulkar, who had scored 5,065 runs in the international ODI. Now he achieved this feat in the ongoing 3-day match series against South Africa at the Boland Park, Paarl. Clear? Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has signed a contract with whom for export of one advanced light helicopter for its police force. So it is the contract was signed between HAL and Mauritius. Option A. So Hindustan Aeronautics Limited signed a contract with the government of Mauritius for export of one advanced light helicopter for the island nation police force. The ALH Mark III is a multi-role, multi-mission, versatile helicopter in 5.5 ton category. Amar Jawan Jyoti merged with the flame at the National War Memorial. Now, the National War Memorial was inaugurated in which year? So, it is your option D, 2019. The Amar Jawan Jyoti flame at India Gate was merged with the flame at the National War Memorial in New Delhi in January 2022. The Amar Jawan Jyoti was set up after the 1971 Indo-Pak War. Clear? And the National War Memorial was built in the India Gate complex, and it was inaugurated in February 2019. India Gate was unveiled in 1931 to honor the 70,000 soldiers of British India who gave the supreme sacrifice. Clear? And one important fact, the ceremony to merge the Amar Jawan Jyoti flame was presided over by the Chief of Integrated Defence Staff named Balabhadra Radhakrishnan. Keep this also in mind. 50th Statehood Day of Tripura, Manipur and Meghalaya was celebrated in which day in January 2022? So it is our option D, 21st of January. So the 50th Statehood Day of Tripura, Meghalaya and Manipur was celebrated on 21st of January 2022. On this day, the Northeast Reorganization Act of 1971 was implemented, and this provided statehood to these three states. Meghalaya was earlier part of Assam, and Tripura, Manipur, which were earlier the princely states, were merged with the Indian Union in October 1949. Clear? Oxford University declares which word as Children's Word of the Year in January 2022? So it is your option A, anxiety. So anxiety has been named the Children's Word of the Year by lexicographers at Oxford University Press. And in 2020, Children's Word of the Year was coronavirus. And in 2019, it was Brexit. Who has been appointed as CEO of SR Capital in January 2022? So our answer is option C, Anil Kumar Chaudhary. Okay. So SR Capital Limited appointed Anil Kumar Chaudhary as the CEO of its metal and mining business. Anil Kumar Chaudhary is a former CMD of Steel Authority of India Limited. He has also been chairman of International Coal Ventures Limited also. Which among the following countries has decided to change its name from Jakarta to Nusantara? So the answer is your option D, Indonesia. Now, Indonesia has decided to change its capital from Jakarta to Nusantara. The new name was chosen because it reflects Indonesia's geography. Jakarta will remain Indonesia's commercial and financial center, and Nusantara is a site deep within the jungle of Nusantara is a deep site within the jungle of Kalimantan on Borneo Islands. Okay. Now, Indonesia currency is Indonesian rupiah, and the president of Indonesia is Joko Widodo. And one more important fact, that India has joined G20 Trayoka with Indonesia and Italy. As per India Business Spend Indicator report, India's business-to-business spending is expected to increase by how much percent in 2022? So it is expected to increase by 10.3%. Option A is your correct answer. So according to the India Business Spend Indicator report, India's business-to-business spending is expected to increase by 10.3% in 2022. The report has been launched by American Express and Invest India in partnership with the Center for Business and Economic Research. And the report has been prepared on a survey of more than 500 small, medium and large companies. Okay, prepared a survey of more than 500 small, medium and large companies. Who among the following has been elected as chairman of IFFCO in January 2022? So correct answer is option D, Dilip Sanghani. Yeah. Now, Dilip Sanghani has been elected as chairman of the Indian Farmers Fertilizers Cooperative. Okay, this is the full form. Earlier, he had served the vice chairman of IFFCO. Now, IFFCO is one of the major fertilizer companies in the country. Who has been appointed as the independent chairman of the Unity Small Finance Bank? So answer is option A, Vinod Rai. Okay. So the Reserve Bank of India has appointed Vinod Rai as the independent chairman of the Unity Small Finance Bank. Vinod Rai is a former comptroller and Auditor General Chief. Okay. Now, RBI 25th Governor is Sakti Kanta Das. RBI headquarters is in Mumbai and RBI was founded on 1st April 1935 in Kolkata. Which of the following countries has conducted a successful flight test of the Arrow weapon system to intercept ballistic missiles outside of the Earth's atmosphere in Jan 2022? So this exercise was held between Israel and USA. Option B is your correct answer. So Israel and the US conducted a successful flight test of the Arrow weapon system and the Arrow 3 interceptor in January 2022. It is designed to intercept ballistic missiles outside of the Earth's atmosphere. Okay? Now the name of some important military exercise, let's have a look. Desert Warrior, it is been exercised between India and Egypt. Garuda Shakti, it is between India and Indonesia. Nasheem al-Bahar, it is between India and Oman, and Red Flag is between India and US. Keep this in mind, very important. Which country has chaired the first BRICS Sherpas meeting in January 2022? Your answer is option B, China. Okay. So, the first BRICS Sherpa meeting of 2022 was held virtually in January, and China has taken the rotating chairmanship of BRICS in 2022. And in this year's meeting, program and priorities will be discussed regarding BRICS. BRICS is a grouping of 5 major emerging economies, which are as follows: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And India has hosted the most recent 13th BRICS Summit on 9 September 2021 virtually. Yeah. So guys, this was for the day. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching the video till the end. If you like our series, our videos, then do subscribe the channel and share with your friends and families. So happy learning from Competitive Pedia. May God bless you all. Thank you.